All right. Welcome back, all you Hollow Table heroes. It's your boy Itachi, and this is our Imperial Military Podcast Show. We got a good friend, my buddy, my pal, Evo on. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Not much, man. Just been kicking it for the most part. Ready to not have a busy weekend this weekend. It's been some pretty busy weekends the past couple weekends for me. A lot going on, so yeah, I'm excited to have a little bit of a more of a chillaxed weekend, if you could say. So what's going on out there, everybody? See, no one's participating in the chat yet. Make sure you guys are participating out over in the chat, guys. Want to hear from you guys. We like to have you join in the conversation, as always. So this is week 70 for us, man. Week 70. Hashtagger, what's up, man? Yeah, 70 weeks of free to play, man, and it's been pretty fun. We just got some unlocks. Well, Evo got his before I got mine. So yeah, let's talk about this. So you were able to, you went straight for Negotiator, right, on this account?
I did.
And so you've got that unlocked. How's that going for you, man?
It's going good. I need to work on the rest of the team for sure. I mean, I got it a couple weeks after I got it on my main account, and you know, my main account is definitely further along with that team as a whole. My Genken is definitely higher on this account, so the ship itself is in a good spot, but the rest of the team definitely needs some work. But I'm using it as my main squad right now. I can get above 50, so I'm getting the gem payouts, and I'm loving the play for sure. Nice. Happy
belated birthday, hashtagger. He said, just woke up from my nap, got a cabin for my birthday this weekend. Or I guess it's coming up, huh? So I missed some SWGOH. This weekend or this past weekend? This coming up weekend? Let me know. Either way, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Cabins are always fun. Yeah, so I went for Malevolence on this account. My other two accounts I got the Negotiator on. And last weekend, okay. I gotta say, man, I'm enjoying the Malevolence. Kind of same thing, right? I need to work on Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid. But like the Geos, like I went hard on the Geos on this account. So obviously their ships are included in this, and I'm trying to figure that out, how to really work that out right now. To be honest with you, I really want to start off with the Hyena Bomber, and I may switch out. Like right now, I think I've got I got Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, and Houndstooth starting out. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. And Houndstooth starting out. I think I'm gonna change that where I have Vulture Droid and then like probably Spy or Soldier along with Sunfax ship. Yeah, so the Vulture Droid, I mean, taking out the Hyena Bomber, well, putting it in as reinforcement, having Vulture Droid is kind of key for this ship. But yeah, man, you know, I was ranked in the 50s, a little past 50 here and then, depending on the day. And I'm up in like top 20s. I think the first day I got it, I was able to go to like close to number 1 the first couple of days. Nice. But I quickly got, no, it wasn't number 1. I got top 10. The Fleet Arena Shard is very tough on this one. Very, very tough. Like top 20 is all Malevolence and Negotiators. So gotcha. I definitely have to work on my General Grievous himself, getting him relicked and things like that. It's going to help out a lot. But I haven't gotten to use mine in Grand Arena yet. So, because I did not have it unlocked prior to Grand Arena this past week. This week I will have it for Grand Arena. So I'm excited to have that in my toolkit coming up.
For sure.
Yeah. So,
big deal.
Huh?
That's a big deal.
It is. It definitely hits hard. It's definitely fun. Getting the stun off, man. So the first like 5 days of me using it, I could never get to his ultimate. Like, I was destroying fruits before then. I was like, oh, I really want to see him. I want to see that thing go off and stun the capital ship, the enemy capital ship, and I wasn't getting to that point. Gotcha. So that was my climb up to like 20, and then I was able to get to 10 like a couple of days, and then it was like a wall of Malevolence and Negotiators that have relict underlying characters. So the ships that I have are good, but they're not going to beat the speed increase and stat increase that you're going to get from being relict. So but yeah, it's been fun. I have the Negotiator, like I said, on my other 2 accounts. I actually enjoy playing the Malevolence more than the Negotiator. Both are really fun. Both are really cool. I love what they do. Malevolence is definitely an offensive ship, like 100% an offensive ship. I'll continue to use it that way. I don't think I'll ever put this guy on defense, or this account. Whereas on my other 2 accounts, I'm using the Negotiator as more of a defensive ship team for Grand Arena. Yeah. So, and it's been holding well for me on those 2 accounts. So that's been nice. That's been great. All right, guys. So as you guys know, this is the Imperial Military Podcast Show. We do this every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over our free-to-play accounts, show you guys what our arena rankings are, our fleet rankings are. We usually try to talk about at least one topic. Not a whole lot going on right now. New month just started, as you guys know. New login, character rewards. There should be some stuff coming. I think we should have a big client update that's happening this month that hopefully gets us into galactic challenges, as well as there should still be one more new character coming here soon based off the data mining. If you guys missed that video, I did that on Friday. It was a live stream of the pay to play account, the Hyperdrive bundle account. So there should be a new character coming as well here soon to the game again. So what that will be, not too sure yet. So, but we go over our accounts, myself and Evo, here on our free to play. $0 spent. I have not spent a dime on this account. It is a completely free to play account. It's the straight up grind, guys, and been having fun. I gotta say, sometimes the grind gets a little, you're like, oh my gosh, if I could just like put $20 in and buy this piece of gear real quick. But at the same time, it is very satisfying finishing characters, getting them to relics and stuff like that. It's very rewarding at the end of the day, right? I'm not buying my way through anything to save time. So that has been fun. I have to say that. So how about you, Evo? Same? Kinda?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't put too much into this game as a whole. I mean, the main account, I've tossed some money on here and there, but it's definitely fun seeing what you can do free to play. So, I mean, where my main account is much more advanced. I mean, I've also played it a year longer. Yeah. I think our free to play accounts are in really, really good spots. Just with what we've been doing with the free to play, and we're 70 weeks in, but compared to where my main was at 70 weeks, I think I'm better off where I am now.
I absolutely 100% agree. DSP, what's going on, man? I 100% agree, man. Like, I had to recently spend some money on my main account to kind of catch up on fleets and stuff. Like, and it's not even really caught up. You know what I mean? It's bearable. Is what it is right now. Like, it's not even where it really should be, with it being almost a 2-year-old account, man. Jeez. Mm-hmm. So definitely some room to grow on our like main accounts, but yeah, it is nice to see where we're at here on these free to plays. All right, so here's my current arena rank. It is at 148. Fleet rank is at number 20, baby. We broke through, got past 50, and I've been holding pretty strong at number 20. Like I said, my Grievous, my General Grievous, man, needs some work. Same thing with Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid. I need to get those guys to 7 stars. I think it's a big difference for those. I don't think I have a unmanned ship yet to 7 stars on any of my accounts, so I would be curious. TSP says answers always will harder.
I'm aiming for Bittleby on both accounts right now. I really want to see what that ship is like at 7 stars. Like,
yeah,
really.
So I have my Hyena Bomber at 5 stars, and it's a good ship at 5 stars. I'm curious to see what happens once we get to 7 stars. Thanks, hashtagger. Thank you, sir. He says congratulations on breaking top 20. But yeah, I'm curious to see what that at 7 stars, and like Vulture Droid is missing some survivability right now with it just being at 4 stars. So this is where I'm thinking about redoing my lineup. I think Vulture Droid has to be in the starting lineup pretty much, but I may change Hyena Bomber and Houndstooth, to be honest with you. So guys, let us know in the comments down below if you guys are watching this later or if you're watching it now. DSP says once it hits 7 stars, it's super hard to kill. Fantastic. That's great to know. But let us know down in the comments what your Malevolence and Negotiator starting lineups are and kind of what you do after that. Sun Fact over Houndstooth starting. Okay, good to see. There we go. See, that's the stuff I need to know. DSP, our resident Kraken over here. I think he's just been playing the game much longer. So let's go over the farms, guys. Let's go over the farms. I guess show you guys where we're at. So let's start with what I got favorited, right? So as you guys know, I've been working on these Imperial troopers. They've kind of got sidelined, right? We got Malevolence out, and I've been trying to get Grievous to as high as I can get him, which is, you know, would be Relic 7 because he is at 7 stars. So really, just working on getting him geared. I need a lot more of these little Merson thermal detonator thing prototypes. Let's go ahead and request that right now. Yes, please. Thank you. I'll come back and donate later. But I need more of these guys. So I need 50 total, and he'll get to gear 11, and I can take him to gear 12, and then finally to gear 13. Once I get him to gear 13, I think it will be a lot more competitive. Go for top 10 over in Fleet Arena for sure. What is that? DSP says Vulture Droid, Sunfact, Hyena, Spy in the 3 mod and reinforcement. LOL. Oh, the Millennium Falcons, the 3 Millennium Falcons. That's funny. And then so my troopers, I haven't actually put any more gear on recently. I got Grievous unlocked, 7 stars. B1 Battle Droid, I finally finished that farm. B2 is done. IG 100, Magna Guard is done, and Droidica are all done at 7 stars. So I've started actually gearing these guys because I really want to be ready for gas when he comes back around. And so the droids are part of that, along with the Asajj Ventress. So I've been focusing more on their gear here recently. C3PO, I did get to Relic 3 finally. I need him probably at like Relic 5 maybe. But it's actually been doing pretty good for me over in Arena, to be honest with you. I'm holding my spot better. I'm not like falling below 200s like I was when he was just gear 12, which is nice. As far as actual farms, we got Shock T. My girl Shock T here. I've been getting her over in Fleet Battles 5A hard. And then we got Basilisk on Fallen. So starting on that Darth Revan climb, guys, or going towards a Darth Revan path. 7A hard dark side. We got Cander's Ordo. And he is our Cantina battle over at 5C farm. And this is DSP's favorite girl right here, the Honey Jahani, ladies and gentlemen. She's over in the hard side, light side, 6A hard. And those are my current farms right now, as far as characters are concerned, character farms. So that's what I'm currently working on. And then gear for General Grievous and his droids, and then Asajj Ventress. Moving on, let's start off with our 500 Infests. Still haven't really worked on these guys. I mean, they're 7 stars. I still need to put gear. I need to put omegas and work on their abilities and, you know, mods and all that good stuff. I definitely need to work on. So these guys need some love and some attention from me, but I'm not quite there yet. I gotta finish off my General Grievous stuff, and then we'll move over here to Shaak Ti and her clones to get those guys really rolling. So moving on to our bounty hunters. Haven't done anything here. Boss needs some of these same gear pieces that General Grievous needs, and with me getting the Malevolence unlocked, it's actually more of a priority to get Grievous to gear 12 and gear 13 prior to Bosk. So he's just kind of hanging out here for the moment, along with the rest of the bounty hunters. Haven't really touched these guys too much. Moving on to our Empire, ladies and gentlemen. These guys, Grand Admiral Thrawn is looking a little hungry down there. He's a little skin and bones at gear 9, man. He needs some gear. He's like, bruh, I need to be beefed up. But Darth Vader's looking pretty decent. And Papa Palpatine is at gear 11, one piece away from gear 12 as well. Darth Vader is at gear 10. So our Empire is starting to kind of come along. Faux show. I'll get there eventually. Ewoks, these guys are staying right where they're at. So won't be touching these guys anytime soon. We got C3PO 7 stars, so there really is no need for me to continue to put gear on these guys or put any work into them. So I mean, they're food for nest if your opponent has nests. If they don't have nests, they can be a little tricky for your opponents. So fast order. It's a fast order. Again, I won't be working on these until I go after Supreme Leader Kylo. I did have a goal to try to get one of the Galactic Legends before the end of the year. I don't think that's happening now. Like,
oh, you were going straight Galactic Legend before the end of the year?
I was trying to.
I'm just aiming for gas, man.
Yeah, I mean that's my thing right now is gas and Darth Revan. I think by the end of the year I'll have both of those geared, modded correctly, and stuff like that, and really starting to have our account. You know, some more relics on the account and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna get First Order. That's a pretty big dream there. When we hit the new year, man, remember we did our like, hey, this is what we're gonna go for 2020.
Yeah, I just don't remember you shooting for.
Yeah, man, I was
stars there.
I was shooting for the stars really hard, and our engines cut out at the stratosphere. So yeah, I won't be going after Supreme Leader Kylo Ren until next year, for sure. We've got a lot of farming to do, a lot of gear to do. So I want to get my gas in place. I want to get my Darth Revan in place. I mean, we got Jedi Knight Revan, but I want to get those teams kind of sorted to good relic, at least relic tier 5, and before I really go after Kylo, because we still got it. Because this is going to mess up our GP going after him.
Mm-hmm.
And so we need to have. I'm looking at having gas, Shock T. Well, if you're looking at 3v3, you have gas, Shock T clones. You can still do and stuff like that. But for 5v5, gas, Padme with Galactic Republic, Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi with Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan is what I'm looking to have, along with like our Empire, our IMPS, Geos, General Grievous. I mean, I'm gonna have quite a few teams. So when I go after First Order, I'm not like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Hating myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's on the back burner. That's next year. First Order will start getting some love next year. G-Rep Galactic Republic, as you guys know, C-3PO Relic 3. Finally, we need 2 more relic spots on him to get him to where he really needs to be, which is Relic 5, to match the rest of this team. But I am happy to say that my Galactic Republic team, Padme team, you know, Leia's mom has got it going on. This team is finally, everyone is at relics. No more Gear 12. Everyone's at relics. So I think as I get into CLS, like that's another one I'm trying to get by the end of the year and stuff like that. You know, C-3PO may actually become a little bit more useful in that team, which means we'll have to put those last 2 pieces on Barriss Offee, which she's actually, I like her in the Galactic Republic team with Padme actually. So she's pretty decent there. She hits much harder. We've been doing a lot of 3v3 with her as a leader, so, and I like her leadership, and it's getting us through some battles. So putting a relic on her actually isn't that bad of a thing, in my personal opinion. Granted, she doesn't have a ship, but I think she's annoying. So especially if we start putting her on defense and things like that, finding some different ways, finding exciting ways to use her. So as you guys know, I'll be going for Mace Windu's ship for gas, because I'm going after the Malevolence. Probably going to 7-star Malevolence on this account, not hop around. But I've been working on Plo Koon, so Plo Koon here is almost at 7 stars as well. So I'm kind of trying to get my pilots to 7 stars, at least their star count, and then I can start working on their gear for Galactic Republic fleets. Oops. Moving on from G-Rep to Geos. So Geos, I really need to get Spy and Soldier to Relic, and take Sunfact, Spy and Soldier at least to Relic 5. GBA needs to go to Relics as well. Let's not, even though he doesn't have a ship, Spy and Soldier is going to be more important for ships for me right now. Yes, they make a fantastic team, but a lot of people are being able to get through Geos today. They're not as dominant per se on the defensive side as what they once were when they first got their reworks, right? You're finding that too, Evo? People are getting through that pretty easy on your...
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I used to be able to set them on like my bottom row in Grand Arena and nobody would get past them, and now even when I put them on the back row, people are still getting past them pretty easily. So
yeah.
And on this account, I mean, they're not poorly geared. I've got two Gear 12s, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I mean, they still have their uses. They can still be tricky. People may not have, especially. Oh my man, the internet thing is killing me.
Got a playback error now.
Playback error?
Yeah, I might have to refresh, but nothing coming through now on the stream.
Showing that, I mean, it's poor. It's not showing good. It's definitely showing poor. Looks like we dropped some people. Oh, we're back to excellent. There we go. Holy moly, man. All right, so yeah, IMPS, Imperial Troopers. Stark is at Gear 11. I said I was going to stop around Gear 11, so I did. I kind of feel like geared up Stormtrooper a little bit just so I can get the feat over in Grand Arena. Because essentially you need a support, an attacker, and a tank for that. But yeah, Stark's at gear 11, Veers is at gear 10, Range Trooper's at gear 10, Range Trooper's 2 gear pieces away from 11, and General Veers is 3 gear pieces from gear 11. I'll probably kind of still work on Snow Trooper. Magma Trooper, I really don't want to take past gear 9. Because he really should be replaced by Death Trooper. So we'll see. Moving on to our Jedi. Jedi Knight Revan is relict. He has been for about a week or so. More than a week. A couple of weeks now. Past LaShawn still needs to go to gear 12. We're still 2 pieces away from Jolie Bindo going to relic. Still 1 piece away. Well, now I'm 1 piece away from Grandmaster Yoda going to gear 12. And Hermit Yoda still needs some work. I do need to start these guys back up because Jedi are still a fantastic team. Over on my main account, my Jedi have been holding down the front row for weeks now on my main account. And it's not like they're anything too crazy. I think I just have a relic. Yeah, Grandmaster Yoda is not relic. He's at gear 12 on that account. And then like Jolie Bindo is at relic 3 on that account, I believe. And so is Jedi Knight Revan. But they're holding it down, man. They're like legit holding it down on the front rows. And I don't know if people are just like underestimating them per se at first because they see the gear 12 Yoda and it's a low relic Jedi team. But I still have some decent mods on that, and so I gotta look into that for this account, is getting these guys relicked. So Jolie Bindo by far is probably one of the best relic characters in the game, in my opinion. He gets thick, really thick, a lot of health, and he's hard to defeat.
Real thick.
He does. He gets real thick once he goes to relic. Grandmaster Yoda is not one to play around with either. I mean, he already has a high defense at gear 12. He goes to gear 13 or high offense. Once he goes to gear 13 and relic, like bruh is like throwing down the hammer. I've got him relicked on my hyperdrive bundle account, and I mean he really is a green monster at that point. He's bouncing all over the place as it is, but he hits so hard on that account, man. He hits so hard. He allows me to hit up actually in just regular arena, squad arena. So, but yeah, I got to do some work with my Jedi. Moving on to Night Sisters. Old Taka and Asajj Ventress are maxed. I still need to work on Zombie. Definitely need to work on Talzin. So there's some room here. There's a lot of room still left for Night Sisters. I wish I worked on them earlier. It's something I did with the Hyperdrive bundle account, and I really like them. I like having them on defense. They're another good defensive team for Grand Arena. So we got to work on Asajj anyway. So Old Republic, as you guys know, I am working towards Darth Revan as well in the background as far as start count on these characters. Not particularly working on gear at the moment, because as you guys can see, Karthanasi is at 7 stars. He just needs to be promoted and start working on gear. But Canderous, Candy, and that Honey Jahani are currently getting their start counts. We're going to leave them unactivated until I'm really ready to go full blown to Darth Revan. I'm hoping to get gas before I start working on Darth Revan. So Rebels, these guys, I mean, what can we say about them?
They're all over the place.
Yeah, they are. They really are, man. They really are. I don't ever feel like there's a good time to work on my Rebels. Like it always
that's right there.
feels bad. Like I'm like, okay, let's work on Rebels, and I go in here and I'm just like, I don't want to work on these guys. But yeah, I definitely need to work on Luke and Kenobi so I can get CLS. I think that's kind of the start to to push me towards it, you know, like, all right, let's get CLS and then move on from there. I'm excited to see what Mon Mothma's doing. That seems like she's going to be a really, really, really good back wall GA defensive team with this new tag, Rebel Fighter, and taking some of these characters and making them good. So apparently, man, some people are doing some crazy things with my man's POW right here, man. There's been people are taking him up to relics now, because of Mon Mothma, specifically because of Mon Mothma.
Well, I started working on him like low key because you told me he's needed in something, one of the raids.
Yeah, I think when we were working on trying to get ready for Heroic Sith, he was in it's like a CLS team that has like him. It has like I think Cheer Imwe in there. It's got Chewbacca. It had POW, Chewbacca, CLS, Cheer Imwe, and I think it was like Rex or something like that. I don't know. It was an older team that had been used for CLS for Sith Raid, Heroic Sith Raid, and that was when we were trying to get teams together for Heroic Sith Raid.
Yeah.
Like, we already had CLS, and it's like, okay, so what's a decent team we could work with CLS? Where does he work well with? But I think there's better teams now to use on that. That's a phase 3 team. So like Night Sisters, I much rather work on my Night Sisters. You need Asajj Ventress for gas anyway, right?
Yeah, I think you're supposed to save Night Sisters for phase 4, but anyway, we're kind of derailing here.
But yeah, that's where originally we were talking about him at. Viva la Resistance. Not really doing anything here. Yes, I have Poe at, ready to be at 7 stars. Same thing, Resistance Pilot. But that's because just I needed something to farm out of the shops, and so I was able to do that.
Gotta love that.
Yeah. What do we got here? Separatists. As you guys know, droids we're working on. We got Geos. A new gun ray is now officially ready to be activated at 7 stars, but we're not yet. We got a good amount of Watt Tambor shards this go around, and I'm really excited.
We got like 15 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm excited to say that I think we both contributed to that on our IMPS accounts.
Oh yeah, sure did.
Right. So that was exciting. That was fun to go through that during this TB, which is still going on right now. But yeah, there's the Separatists. They are a work in progress, and they're coming along pretty lovely, I think. Having General Grievous droids and Geos alone are some 2 very good Grand Arena defenses. Sith, man, this actually breaks my heart. You guys know here on the Sith Empire how we do things, and I am sad to say that we are not up to par on this account. There's far too many light side characters that we have going on this account right now. Our Sith isn't looking too healthy, guys. Papa Palpatine needs your support. So yeah, I mean, we're working on things to get to Darth Revan, and so our Sith and Sith Empire are gonna start looking up here soon. We just, like I said, we went for gas first, and that's the deal. I'm going for gas first. So if I happen to get these others along the way, cool. But the main primary focus is gas at the moment. So those are characters. Let's hit up our ships, ladies and gentlemen. So Hyena Bomber is getting close, 78 out of 85, so we're almost to 6 stars, so I'm ready for that. Bow show, and then I'm ready to take him to 7 stars. So this is another one of my hard node farms, 8B hard dark side. And then, I mean, Slave 1 we've been grabbing here and there, but Vulture Droid is another one of my farms, 40 hard light side, that I'm getting on a regular basis. So he's getting close to 5 stars finally. And then Xandu Blood is maxed out as far as star count is concerned. We just got to work on abilities and whatnots. And then IG 2000 did go back up on the block to get farmed. So 6E hard light side. I think this might be a little important. I've seen it ran with Malevolence. So his what is it? I think it's his crew power. Yeah, reconstruct protocol is actually pretty important for some extra survivability over with the Malevolence. What's going on, AR movie trailers? So let's go to our light side, dark side. Light side, Bittleby, Y-Wing. I have been getting here and there, but not on a consistent basis. It's like every other day I'll farm this particular one, just because I'm still farming gear and things like that. Rex's Arc 170, still working on getting those as well. Doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? Umbaran Starfighter is ready to go to 7 stars. Anakin's ETA 2 Starfighter. Now this I am farming on a daily basis. 1B fleet battles hard node. This is my second farm for fleets. First is Shock T, then I go to get this one. AR says, I see that you're at ships. How is Malevolence? Must be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun to play. I will say that it is a very pure offensive ship for sure. Top 20 now. The top of my arena is rough. We'll just put it that way. So yeah, I got quite a few. The Rebels have been at 7 stars for a while. Clone Sergeant 7 stars. Jedi Counselor ship is actually almost right at 7 stars there. Resistance X-Wing 7 stars. Again, I haven't star counted a lot of these on purpose to keep my my GP low. I've seemingly seemed to stay under 2 million still. Endurance is 45 out of 100, so almost halfway to 7 stars, so we're getting close there. So that has been pretty nice. Let's hit up our dark side here. We've already talked about Hyena Bomber and Volta Droid, Xanadu Blood, and IG 2000. Houndstooth has been 7 stars for a while, along with the Geos. TIE Advance I've been grabbing here or there as I see it in the stores. TIE Silencer will get finished once we actually move on to First Order sometime next year. Imperial TIE Fighter is at 7 stars. Just need to work on that pilot though. And First Order TIE Fighter, same thing I've been grabbing here and there. Executrix is done. I know I still haven't done my 7-star Chimera, but let's get the Malevolence. This is just a beautiful ship. As you can see, our abilities, ladies and gentlemen, are at 6. Everything else here is going to require 6 stars or more. And then General Grievous, we just need to get General Grievous's gear level there. So gear 11, I should be able to get these next 2 spots. Yeah, so I should be able to complete his crew power, and then we'll be waiting on star count for the Malevolence for the rest of his abilities, which is nice actually. He's at a really good spot right now. So I'm continuing to work on that and that the gear for General Grievous there. So moving on to our shipments. G11 is huge for the ship. Okay, that's great to know. 1 gear piece away. So we've been grabbing these. You guys know this by now. Your daily shipments that refresh during your regular refreshes. So make sure you guys go and grab those. Weekly shipments, make sure you guys check these out on a weekly basis. So like this week we had Chirotex in there. So you know, like every single character needs Chirotex, and a lot of them, at least for gear 13 at the bare minimum. So Cantina battles, this is going into ship currency right now. Guild store, this is going to be gear at this point for me for the moment. Again, I'm not going to farm First Order SF TIE Pilot. First Order is next year's project because we'll be headed straight for Kylo. I will grab me some old bin though. But this is really, I'm using this really for gear. This is to help minimize the gear crunch. Over here in Squad Arena Store, I'm grabbing these prestiges for the Malevolence. Galactic War Store, this is pretty much just food for our shard shop. So mod store, I have started looking back into the mods. Keeps kicking you out. What keeps kicking you out? The stream? DSP, the stream keeps kicking you out?
Give him a second, it's delayed.
Yeah, I know.
Refresh always works though. I don't know.
Yeah, the stream is. That's weird.
Weird.
So yeah, make sure you get your mods. Check these for mods. I can't remember what I was doing the other day. Is a hybrid drive. I was missing some mods on somebody, and someone was like, "You're not buying mods out of the store," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot."
Oh no, yeah, it was AR. He looked at how much currency you had.
Yeah.
That was when I was over your house.
Oh yeah, it was.
And you mentioned that you do buy them every now and then, but you know.
Yeah, I've been skipping that store recently. And I think it's because, so I'll get on this mod kick for like a couple of months, and I'll go crazy on mods in the mod store. And the problem is then I don't have enough ship currency to do anything with my ships.
So don't spend your ship currency.
I don't pay attention to that. I don't pay attention to that.
You should do that.
So, but
because you can buy mods and not spend ship currency.
I know, but there have been some really good mods that are using ship currency.
Don't look at them.
I can't help myself.
You're not too worried about your ship currency.
Championship store. This is all about the gear, guys. So make sure you grab your gear in there. Shard store, same thing. This is gear. So I'll always scroll down, see what purples are down here. You'll find Carbantes down here at times. I'm gonna grab this. You'll find your Mark 5 stun guns down here. So all those are gonna be needed. Make sure you grab them. Ooh, all the geos need that. So yeah, that's my account. We're gonna move this on over to Evo here.
My Diablo 3 account.
What? That's not what we're doing here.
Going pretty good, getting lots of gems. Got a nice little rainbow goblin. So, oh, let me switch over. Oh, what am I doing here? Boop. Have the nice little rainbow in the background there. So yeah, let's take a look here. I did all my dailies and stuff early today because I knew I wanted to try and get some Diablo in, and Tuesday's my game night, so.
Nice.
Yeah, planned it out, man. Planned it out. All right. Running a little slow. Can you see everything fine? Coming through good?
Yeah, it looks like you're coming through good.
All right. Ooh, and the game just closed on me.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot on BlueStacks for me.
While that's loading, if you haven't played Diablo 3, you should. Even if it's just to get ready for Diablo 4. My bet is that Diablo 4 will be coming out in 2012.
2012? What?
Yeah. Remember I told you that. I think they're gonna make us wait 10 years in between each Diablo game. And oh, did I say 2012? My bad. 2022. So Diablo 3 came out in 2012.
Nice. Yeah, hashtagger. No, this is called being in a place that only offers there's no competition for internet. And I've still yet to run a hardwire to my computer, so we're wireless. That's part of a lot of the issues.
All right, so taking a quick look here. 501st is on its way. I just have 5s and Rex activated right now because I'm working on their ships, but Echo is ready. Arc Trooper, I can unlock him, but I'm not farming him right now, so it's going to be a while before I have him to 7-star. Going to who I'm farming here in just a minute. Bounty Hunters are still holding in there. Got my boss to gear 12 because I'm not bad, like somebody gear 12 and a half. So working my way towards gear 13. So I was able to do that that one battle with just my boss, the one that you had trouble on the other day. Are you still there, Itachi?
Yeah, I'm here. I hadn't left yet. I was just texting you.
Okay. Gotcha.
The one battle that I had issues with.
Yeah, so when we were doing the territory war, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I was able to go through and do like solo most of those with my boss. I wasn't able to do the last one.
The ships. Yeah.
I was able to do 3 out of the 4, or 2 out of the 3 ships on 3 days. So yeah, 2 out of the 3 with the gear 12. So definitely recommend working on your boss and your houndstooths. Empire. So nothing really happening on Empire. I'm definitely tossing stuff on Vader whenever I get it. He's helped me out on some events and things, so definitely loving the new Vader. Ewoks, Chief Chirpa is who I'm farming right now instead of the 501st, the ARC Trooper there. So Chief Chirpa is who I'm working on. I'm getting Chief Chirpa and Wicket every day because I do want to start working my way towards C-3PO. So that's two of my farms there. Nothing going on First Order. Nothing going on. They're just kind of chilling. Like this guy is sitting there, just doing nothing. Galactic Republic. So this is where my gear farming is happening right now. So Jedi Knight Anakin is at gear 11. Ahsoka's at gear 11. Working on Rex and 5s. Rex more so, or I'm sorry, 5s more so right now because I actually have his ship activated and at a decent star level. His ship is 5-star, where Rex's has definitely some work to go here. It's not even activated yet. So yeah, obviously Plo Koon needs some work, stars and gear. So that team definitely needs some work, but I do have my relic board, Gen Ken, keeping that team strong. Geonosian's still in the same spot, 2 gear 12s, everyone else is gear 11. Haven't really seen anything for them recently. No movement on click something. No movement on Jedi, they're still in the same spot. Once I get through Chief Chirpa and then Arc Trooper, I'm going to focus on farming gear for relics. So by that time I'll be working on, hopefully I will be working on my gas team. Night Sisters, I've started to farm Mother Talzin as well in my dailies. So as far as hard nodes go, I'm farming Wicket, and then I'm trying to get Mother Talzin in there as well. I'm also farming a ship on my hard nodes, so I don't always get to it if I'm not on my phone throughout the day. But I do want to make sure that I'm working on my Night Sisters team because they're a great team. Old Republic's kind of on hold right now. Zalabar is the one I'm working on, so I can work my way towards Malik. I'm not far from Malik on this account, so once I'm done transitioning over to gas at this point, but not gas, but focused on my negotiator team right now. So once I get that team really solid, then I'll be coming back and finishing out Malik before I switch over to gas.
Very nice.
So they're on hold, but they're still coming along.
Hey, what's going on? What's that? Akshay? Always wanted to catch a stream. Fantastic, man. Glad you were able to catch it, bro.
Click this so I don't time out here. Rebels, and I'm in the same boat. I mean, I have CLS because I'm not bad. Those are jives at you whenever I say that, by the way. Just making sure you know that. Chewbacca, I've got, I've got a good team going here. I just haven't been able to focus on gearing these guys out. There's just too much to gear, too much to do. So, Rebels are there. They're alive. They exist. Resistance. I think that's pretty much it. Nothing really going on Separatists for me. I grab the droids when I see them. Not getting to farm Droideka every day, but do grab him when I'm able to. Yeah, and the rest of the guys are just kind of chilling. This is kind of the team that I use right now with my Sith, Palpatine, Vader, Bastila, Darth Revan, Darth Traya. I do need to put some love on Darth Traya, but she's pretty good just where she is right now. Even undergeared, no Zetas, she's still putting out some damage.
She's pretty decent, man. She's
a fun little team that I'm playing with. So yeah, that's it. I am going to be looking into Tuskens on my main account because I want to play around with that 3-man team. So
that's actually
do that on another stream.
That's a really good. I know we were talking about that on a side note the other day. It's an interesting team for 3v3.
As far as ships go, it's all Galactic Republic all the time right now. Really trying to build this team up. Farming everything I need to finish out his abilities. Still need these here, so about 100 shards left to be able to finish out his abilities. What do we got here? Oh, geared up Ahsoka. Nice. So yeah, gear 11 really gets you those last 2 ability spots there. So that's where that gear 11 really comes in. I am farming Anakin's ETA every day, so I'll have that here not too long. 80 shards away. I'm Barin. I try and grab him whenever I can. Bittleby farming every day. Plo Koon 5 shards away from having his ship done. Still need to work on his character. That's probably one of the biggest things that could help this team between Bittleby and Plo Koon. Just really kind of balancing out this team. I do need to get Rex's ARC Trooper going, but I don't have a spot for it yet, so this is my 5 here, and then my 6th is Houndstooth. So I do have a full team that I'm working with, and it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. You're not going to see it in my rankings right now. I think I'm down in the 60s. Yeah, I can get above 50 every day, and that's really where my focus is. So as far as what we're grabbing, all this good stuff here. Grab some Night Sister Zombie. Chirotex for sure. Cantina Battles, I'm going into shipbuilding materials right now. Guild Store. Grabbing gear. Pretty much most of the characters in here I don't need. I grab some droids when they show up. But most of it's going into gear right now for me. Squad Arena Store is going straight into Prestige. Galactic War Store is going into Shards. Not looking for mods right now. Fleet Arena Store is General Grievous whenever I see him, but otherwise it's going into Plo Koon.
General Grievous.
Still building up my Guild Event Store. Need another 30-some thousand to be able to finish out Malik when I get him. And Shard Store. Shard Store and Championship Store always going into gear. That's where we're at.
Very nice, sir. Very nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So I was just kind of messing around here, seeing like how many 5-man teams I can make right now. Actually, cool, man. Hyperdrive Little Man is very nice. Should you buy it? What's up, RMM? Should I buy it on my current 2-month-old account or start a new one? I'd say it's still going to be helpful at a 2-month-old account. Like,
for sure.
You're gonna get a lot of. Yeah, that's true. What level are you, Akshay?
But yeah, I mean, I would use the 2-month-old because then you're, what is that called? You're kind of ahead of the game a little bit on Galactic War as far as being able to sim it. That was one thing, because I had started my hyperdrive account before you did the hyperdrive bundle.
Yeah.
So I was able to sim a lot quicker than you were. So that was one thing I know that we looked at.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, being able to do the sims and stuff like that helps out a lot. You're with the Galactic War, so. And
then the only downside I saw. Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, you're gonna be able to get quite a few legendaries unlocked too, but like Evo said, it definitely depends on. You're at 77 right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be super helpful. I think it'll be super helpful. RM said it would be helpful on my 1.5 old.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got it on my main account, and it was over 1 year old.
So, but yeah, for sure, man. 2-month-old, absolutely. I don't think you need to start a brand new account for it. It's going to, one, you're gonna get to 85s. 2, you're gonna have pretty much everything unlocked for you. 3, you're gonna get a bunch of gear. That is just the gear alone. When you look at the gear that you get in it, is and the resources are more than $100 worth of gear and resources. Much more, based off of how SWGOH or Capital Games sells a lot of these gear packs.
And just to clarify, we are not paid to advertise the Hyperdrive bundle, so this is actually how we feel.
Yeah, zero sponsorship from SWGOH. We're not getting paid from SWGOH. I mean, as you guys know, this isn't a huge channel, right? We have a fantastic community, by the way, for this channel, but at the end of the day, like, you know, CG's not paying me money to advertise the Hyperdrive bundle account. We do truly feel like this is a good investment for people that are just starting out in the game, for sure. Hashtag said, I've been playing the game for 3 years and it helped me out a lot. Yeah, I think the resources for anyone that's been playing for a long time, just the resources alone with the Chirotechs, you're getting 2 full whatever the pieces that these two make, alone. The Mark 5 stun guns, 100 of these, I mean, that's 2 stun guns, full stun guns with that, and the Mark 3 Carbantes. So I mean, you're getting 2 fully crafted pieces of gear for a lot of these. That's going to help you really propel some of your characters. So it's a great bundle. We talk more about that it'll be officially now every Friday night. We'll talk about the Hyperdrive bundle account, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's my typical streaming time, guys, because it just works well for after work and getting the kids to bed and stuff like that. So
yeah, what'd you say it was Akshay?
Yeah, Akshay.
So yeah, Akshay, starting a new account is no guarantee of top spots in arena. You're going to get multiple people that are doing the Hyperdrive bundles and doing that same thing. So unless you plan on doing Hyperdrive and putting a good bit of money into it, I wouldn't count on getting that first spot. No way.
Yeah. So the Discord, actually, if you're not part of the Discord yet, it's in the description below to join the Discord. Click on that link, get over into the Discord, because we do a lot of talks about this stuff. You get a heads up on when the streams are going to be and things like that. I know I've tried to be on a schedule, guys, and I'm really going to try to make sure I hold myself accountable for those schedules. I think I've been doing pretty good for the most part. Sundays this past month have been a little rough just because I've done a lot of traveling this month. One of my brothers got married this past weekend, and I had my yearly fishing trip, and so I've had some Sundays where I've been pretty tired. We spent a whole day at the lake. It's been some rough ones, so definitely gonna get back to streaming Grand Arena live on YouTube for all three. Looks like you guys aren't enjoying the streaming over on the Discord as much, not getting as much participation there, so we'll get back to doing it on YouTube for you guys, so you guys can experience it that way. I know we've got a lot more things that make it a little bit more entertaining than just listening to hanging out listening to music, so we'll get back to that. RMM says you basically need a galactic legend for most top 20-ish. No, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, it's not always true. I mean, AR does pretty well in his. I mean, it's going to depend 100% on the arena shard that you're in, but it's not guaranteed that if you start over with a hyperdrive that you're going to be in a good spot. So
right, so you could get stuck in a shard that is highly pay to play. So like on my hyperdrive bundle account, a lot of the guys we're all in the same guild, so that are part of that arena shard, but those guys spend much more money than I do. So they've got some better mods, they've got, you know, fully Relic 7 teams, and you know, a lot of them had Darth Revan within like 2-3 weeks of starting their accounts, along with Jedi Knight Revan and Padme and Shakti clone. So it just depends on the shard. Like, you're not going to necessarily get into a shard that doesn't spin heavy. Oh, and your shard, yeah, it just depends on the shard. So yeah, I would say one thing, actually, if you really want to start a new account, what I would do is, if you go into your squad arena, go to ranks and look to see what your top like 50 are, to be honest with you. Top 20, top 50, to see what's going on in your arena shard. So like on this one, this is our free-to-play account, which I have, you know, accepted. I will never be top in my free-to-play account because I don't spend money on it. So you'll see there's gas, there's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren's, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in the top 15, and there's much more than that in the top 50 alone. Tons of Darth Revans, tons of gases. So like, this is a tough arena shard, right? It's not this is no like Sunday breeze arena shard. So still a Gear 12 Bastila, yeah, man. So if you get the hyperdrive bundle account, man, you should be good then. It doesn't seem like people are spending money in your arena shard if you still have a Gear 12 Bastila after 2 months. So my first 2 months in hyperdrive bundle, there was Relic 7s of Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, and Shakti clones. That was within the first 2 months, man, of me starting my hyperdrive bundle account. So if that's your top, yeah, get the hyperdrive bundle. Don't start a new account. You're in a good shard it's going to allow you to climb. So you do have to go in there. You're going to have to climb depending on where you're currently ranked at, but and seriously climb. It can't be just 1 or 2 a day, but yeah. All right, guys, so that's all we got. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Good timing. It's 10:30, a little after 10:30 here on the East Coast. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Actually, so glad you could catch one live, man. RMM, hashtagger, DSP, AR movie trailers. Thank you guys always Don't forget, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, we are streaming live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, that also includes Sunday. Sunday is also 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturdays are going to be 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time streams as well. So something for, we've got quite a few friends that are across the way, across the pond there, that do watch us on a regular basis, typically catching our replays. So I like to do one live for them on a weekly basis on Saturdays, so don't miss that. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name was Itachi, and he was
Boo.
and we're out, guys.